When we kill, we don't really kill. To put on our sticks and not you will just.
There are ways that we can do it. You know, we just need for those who are making decisions to open up their mind and see that the digital environment is not grabbing at experts from elsewhere. You know, it offers the opportunity to be you, you know, to that global community.
But the joker is really the boss. He can change to elation his grave situation. Sound humanity.
We are going to be losing more than an entire generation that we have not tabled and has not been on the discussion board at all. For instance, all the biases that we complain that media carry.
In the back, this king will joker and sound humanity.
The drugs and guns they using cause the exit is hard. Nowhere to get to in the ghetto, the exit is barred. Gospel truth, sunrise on the radio. And what do we have but answer in a song where an alley is a brave and the wrong is wrong.
My name is Kris Rampersad, and I am from the island Trinidad. I just collect seeds, word seeds, to match and meet different needs. I dissect, connect, interpret, and complete the circuit. Like a scientist, I put stories to the test, as under a microscope to observe the kaleidoscope. AI is not acultural. You know, it comes to us with all kinds of biases and prejudices. I am talking about the understanding the culture of politics, the culture of how we do business. We did a lot of training across the Caribbean for women, for leadership, which is see. None of those discussions are on the table, and those are built-in biases and prejudices that we convey through media, right? We're always trying to make education from the high tower more accessible to the rest of the community. So it's trying to blend that journalism into education, whereas each profession had a very negative view of each other, media savvy, and they aren't trained to be sensitive to this kind of thing. So when we talk about media, about education through media, these are some of the discussions that we should be tabling. So I moved from media into new media very early in the game, then started training civil society organizations, educational institutions in being able to use new media for their outreach and advocacy. Those are built-in biases and prejudices that we convey through media.
She is an award-winning Caribbean journalist, new media innovator, and ICT blogging pioneer. She's recognized as a Global Woman Tech Makers Ambassador, Google Digital Skills, World Pulse Digital, and Small Island Innovators Ambassador, a UNESCO and National Geographic educator and independent scholar. She invented the newest creative genre, the multimedia micro-epic in the midst of the pandemic panic. Outspoken, fiery, and creative, Dr. Kris Rampersad discusses digital deletion, AI bias, and retooling the banking, education, governance, NGO, media, and cultural sectors towards developing a creative roadmap for Caribbean cultural survival and re-engineering education for the digital age.